Before you give your heart away in 2025, I need you to hear this, not as a warning, but as a promise to yourself. I once believed love was a lightning strike, an uncontrollable force that just happens to you. And when it ended, it felt like the world ended with it. The silence was deafening. The rain outside my window seemed to cry with me, and every love song on the radio felt like a personal attack. I was lost in a sea of my own heartbreak, convinced I'd never find the shore. But in that wreckage, I found something. Not a new love, not a quick fix, but a new me. I discovered that the most profound love story we'll ever live is the one we write with ourselves. It was in the quiet moments after the storm that I found clarity, and it came in the form of 7 habits. 7 small, intentional changes that didn't just heal my heart. They rebuilt it, stronger and more resilient than ever before. This isn't about avoiding heartbreak. It's about becoming so whole on your own that when love comes, it adds to your world. It doesn't become your entire world. The first habit was radical acceptance. I stopped fighting the pain. I let myself feel it, truly feel it, without judgment. I wrote letters I'd never send. I screamed into pillows. I allowed the waves of grief to wash over me. It's counterintuitive, isn't it? To heal, you must first embrace the hurt. This isn't about wallowing. It's about acknowledging your reality. The truth is, it hurts, and that's okay. Denying the pain only gives it more power. By sitting with it, you learn its shape, its weight, and you realize it's something you can carry and eventually set down. Second, I reclaimed my space, both physically and mentally. I rearranged my room, bought new sheets, and created a sanctuary that was entirely mine. More importantly, I started curating my mental space. I unfollowed accounts that made me feel small, I muted conversations that drained my energy, and I filled my mind with new things. Podcasts on astronomy, documentaries about the deep sea, books that had nothing to do with romance. I was creating a world inside my head that was so fascinating, so rich, that I wasn't constantly looking outside for validation or distraction. The third habit was dating myself. And I mean really dating myself. I took myself out to that new restaurant, bought myself flowers just because, and went to the movies alone, happily eating all the popcorn. At first it felt awkward, even a little lonely. But soon, I started to genuinely enjoy my own company. I learned what I liked, what I disliked, without anyone else's opinion influencing me. This wasn't about proving I didn't need anyone. It was about proving to myself that I was enough for me. It's the foundation upon which all healthy relationships are built. Fourth, I moved my body, not to change it, but to connect with it. I started with long walks, feeling my feet on the pavement, noticing the rhythm of my own breath. I didn't set goals for weight or speed. The only goal was to feel present. Grief can make you feel disconnected from your own skin, like a ghost in your own life. Movement is an anchor. It reminds you that you are here, you are alive, you are strong. Whether it's stretching, dancing in your kitchen, or hiking a trail, moving your body is a powerful way to move through your emotions. Habit number 5. I learned something new, something completely for me. I picked up a guitar that had been gathering dust in the corner. My fingers were clumsy, the chords sounded awful, but with every fumbled note I was rewiring my brain. I was creating new neural pathways that weren't tied to my past. Learning a new skill gives you a sense of progress, of forward momentum, when it feels like your emotional life is stuck in reverse. It proves to you that you are still capable of growth, of change, of becoming more. Sixth, I practiced gratitude with fierce intention. Every night before I went to sleep, I wrote down 3 simple things I was grateful for. The taste of my morning coffee, a text from a friend, the warmth of the sun on my face. This tiny ritual shifted my focus from what I had lost to what I still had. Heartbreak can create a tunnel vision of lack, but gratitude pries your eyes open to the abundance that still surrounds you. It doesn't erase the pain, but it reminds you that pain is not the only thing that's real. And the final habit, the seventh, was learning to set and honor my own boundaries. This was the hardest and the most important. I learned to say no without guilt. No to plans I didn't have the energy for. No to people who didn't respect my healing process. No to my own negative self-talk. Boundaries are not walls to keep people out. They are gates that you control. They are the ultimate act of self-respect, teaching others and yourself how you deserve to be treated. So before you fall in love in 2025, I hope you fall in love with this process. Fall in love with your own resilience, your own company, your own capacity to heal and grow. Build a life that you love, a life that feels full and whole on its own. Because the most beautiful kind of love doesn't complete you. It complements you. It meets you where you are and walks with you side by side. Thank you for sharing this time with me. If this resonated with you, please consider subscribing for more stories on growth and healing. You are not alone on this journey.